Hello students, how are you all? In this video we are going to learn how to create a variable. So we'll see this data block and you can create a variable using this option called a make a variable. So here I am using timer for all sprites. So I have created one timer variable. You can see that variable on the screen. Now you can change the value of this timer continuously using change option. If you want to show the variable, you can show the variable whenever or wherever it is required. You can hide the variable in the program. If you don't want to show that variable over the screen, you can select it again, and if you want to show it, to click on it. So we'll see how to change the timer. Just change timer by 1. So you can see as I am using within this forever block, so it will keep changing the value of that variable. So you can see the value changing continuously. But this as you all know, we use the timer to give the time limit for the program or for the game. So we are going to set a timer first for that purpose. So we'll set the timer. When the program will start, we will use the event block, use when green flag clicked, set timer, and you want to change it continuously as I shown you. So you can use this forever block and use this timer. Okay, if you want to count down, if I have to set a timer say for 60 seconds, so you can set the timer say for 60 seconds, and you can use, as you are decreasing the value of the timer, you can use -1, and you can use a control block, wait 1 second. But here you need to use the condition. You want to stop when timer reaches to 0, so we'll use action for it. So how to do it? Now here you can see it will keep changing the timer, 60, then 59, then 58. But we have to use, like, if it reaches to 0, the program should stop. So we'll use a condition for that. So an event when green flag clicked, when the program will run. We run the program using green flag only, so I'm using this green flag, and I'm using the condition now. If the first sprite touches to the second sprite, so the second sprite, now I'm using this script over the sprite 1, so I can hide sprite 1. So I can use the sensing block for that purpose. If touching, or you can use touching color or touching color this color to that color. So here I'm using only touching option. If the first sprite touching the second sprite is sprite 2. So you can hide that sprite. So that option comes under looks. So just hide it. Hide the option. And they say for after few seconds you want to show that sprite again. So you can use again the control block and use wait, say for 3 seconds, and again we want to show you want to show the sprite, so use the show block. So this is a continuous process. Show block. So this is continuous process. So again you need to use the forever. That should be within forever. Now this effect we can see, but as we use the timer and we're interested in that, it's that I want to check this program, say I want to run this program only for say 1 minute or 2 minutes, so I can set a timer accordingly. So I set the 60 seconds over here, so I will use the condition, one more condition. So in the event block, when green flag clicked, forever, here we require the operators block because we have to compare the value of the variable with 0. So operator and relational operator, we all know the relational operator, less than, equal to, greater than or equal to, these are all logical operators, so we'll use this equal to operators. But equal to operators we have to use under the condition. So what we have to use control block, use if, use within this if, now this relational operator, that is equal to, we need to use within this if. Now the first box, that is for the variable name, and that is the second box is for the constant. As I said, we have to compare it with 0, so in the second box we'll use 0 over here, click over here 0, and the name of the variable is what, timer. So click on this data block again, and you don't have to type timer, you use this timer variable, that particular block, and use within this, inside this box. If timer equal to 0, what we have to do, we have to stop this script, to stop this program. So that is under this control option, so use this control. Just scroll down, here you can see stop all. Just shift it, just use it within this if. Now you can arrange the script. Now just check this again, this script. The first part, it is for just moving the sprites continuously. Here we have set the position for the sprite at the center of the screen, and we have used this option for moving, and if touches to the edges, so it will come back, so that option is for that. And this is a continuous like action, so forever. Here I use the sensing block because here what we are showing, if that first sprite touches to the second sprite, the first sprite will be done from the screen for say 3 seconds. Again we can show that sprite, and this is for to set the timer, say for 1 second or 1 minute, that you want to check this effect, you want to check this program, and after that you have to stop. If it reaches to the 0, if the timer reaches to 0, we can stop all the script in this program. So we have used all this. Here we have added a show block because when you press the green flag lit, when the program will start, the sprite 1 should be displayed on the screen initially. So both sprites should be seen on the screen initially. So similarly, so you have to create a project, small game using all these blocks: motion, events, looks, control, sensing, data. Now you can see the timer, the value, if it reaches to 0, the program will stop. Thank you.